Hello there, welcome to Beauty Bee, and welcome to a somewhat seasonally inappropriate video. It just feels wrong to be filming a Project Pan introduction on, I think it's December 21st right now, but here's where we are. I wanted to get started on this project. I didn't want to spend just like the first 2 weeks of 2023 solely filming Project Pan intros, so I decided to start my Project Polish a little bit early. I have never done Project Polish before. I have included nail polish a few times in other projects with varying degrees of success, but nail polish is definitely an area where my collection has just exploded over the last year. It is an area where I feel like I might need to do a little bit more thinking, a little bit more planning in order to really get good use out of my entire collection, and it is an area where I would like to move out a couple of older things, a couple of things that have quite a bit of use on them. So a Project Polish seemed like the right way to do that. I don't think there's a standard way of doing Project Polish. I could be totally off on that, but the way that I'm going to be doing this is I have two sets of products that I'm going to be working on at any time. I'm going to be working on two polishes with the intent of finishing them, and then at the same time I will have 6-ish polishes. We're starting out with 6. That number may move down or up depending on how I'm feeling going forward, and my goal with those polishes will be to use them 4 times each. Once I hit either the for use goal or the finish goal, I will roll in a new polish, and we'll just keep it trucking all year long. So there's no finishing early with this project. It's just going to keep going until the very end of 2023. Through the polishes that I'm going to be working on at first, the two products that I'm going to be working on finishing are both from the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry line. This one is really catching the light nicely. I have sort of studio lighting set up. I decided to purchase some off of Amazon over Black Friday, and let me know if this is looking better or worse than my usual videos. I feel like I'm a terrible judge of that. Anyway, the first nail polish that I'm going to be working on is Cosmic Blue from Sally Hansen. This is one of their Insta-Dry line in the Prismatic Shine collection. And I've owned this for probably about 2.5 years at this point. And I am down here. So I have used about half of the bottle. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, with the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry bottles, you get to about here, right around the bottom of the word dry, and you just can't get any nail polish out. It just gets too gloopy to be effective. It loses that sort of Insta-Dry quality. It's no longer a fast dry nail polish. It's just a gloopy, barely ever dries nail polish. So I would guess that I'm close to 2/3 of the way to my goal on this. I really love this polish. I think it is beautiful. I wear a lot of blue or green or purple nail polishes. That's probably what I have on my nails half, 3/4 of the time. So I think this will go with a lot of what I wear. I don't think this will be terribly difficult to finish, and it's something that I'll really enjoy working on. That was Sally Hansen Cosmic Blue. The other one is Sonic Bloom from Sally Hansen. This is a cream polish. It is a vibrant coral pink. Oh! It jumped on me. It really wants to escape being panned, but it's not going to. Here is where I am on this polish. I'm actually quite close, I think. I would guess that I will get to about here, so I'm maybe 3/4 of the way to finishing this bottle. This is a really pretty color. It's not the type of shade I wear too often on my fingers, but year round I wear colors pretty similar to this on my toes. That's actually what I have on my toes right now. I think I might have actually gone down a tiny bit from where I put my line because I've painted my toes since then using this color, but I am gonna enjoy working on this. I was kind of thinking about trying to pan this all of 2022 and it just didn't happen, so 2023 is my year. And that was Sally Hansen Sonic Bloom. Now let's get to the first slate of 6 polishes that I want to get 4 uses on, and we'll start with one that I'm wearing right now. This is from Essie. It is their Expressi line, which is their version of a fast dry nail polish, and this is the shade Dial It Up. Now this is giving me that base purple color. I do have some additional iridescent glitter on top, so what you're seeing is not solely this purple color. I don't think that this dries quite as quickly as the Wet n Wild Fast Dry AF, which is, I think, probably the fastest drying nail polish I've run across, but it's pretty on par with the Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and the color is gorgeous. I think this will be so much fun to wear in December, January, February. I would hope that I will be able to move about half of these polishes out somewhere around the end of January, but again, we'll sort of play things by ear, and if I need to update this project every 2 months instead, that'll be fine. I think this will be a fun one to wear though. That was Essie Expressi Dial It Up. Let's work from deepest to lightest. The next shade is another Essie, and this one I haven't worn before. This is Bahama Mama, which is a berry wine shade. This is in their usual formula, and it is a creme polish. I thought that this would be a cute one for January and early February. It's kind of giving that Valentine's vibe while also just being sort of a deep, wintry, pretty polish. I haven't worn this one, like I said, but I'm looking forward to it. It looks really, really cute. I feel like all the other ones are basically the same depth, so let's talk about this Sinful Colors shade. I wanted to roll in a couple of somewhat more neutral polishes if I had like an important meeting or something where I didn't want to be wearing purple glitter. I figured it would be a good idea to have a couple of more safe options, and this one from Sinful Colors definitely fits the bill. This is Taupe is Dope. I quite like this shade. It is a taupe, as the name would suggest. I find that on me, this pulls just a little bit more purple than a true standard taupe, which is like the midpoint between a brown and a gray, but it's a beautiful neutral. I really do like these cool tone neutrals on my skin tone. I feel like they look very put together in a way that more pink neutrals or more brown neutrals don't always. So that's going to be a fun one to work on, and this is Taupe is Dope from Sinful Colors. The other sort of more neutral shade that I brought in is a green gray from Color Club. This is the shade Lady Holiday. This is a beautiful, beautiful neutral. I feel that on my nails it pulls a little bit more green than it looks in the bottle, but it's still pretty in between gray and green. This is absolutely gorgeous with a hollow glitter topper. I wear it that way quite often. I want to say the one that I have is also from Color Club, and it's maybe called On the List. It's a stunning, stunning manicure. I get compliments from people who don't even usually notice my mani when I wear these two together. And I think that would be a really nice combo to wear for like New Year's Eve. Really pretty shade also, like I said, can be more neutral, more professional. And that was Lady Holiday from Color Club. This next shade has some sparkle to it. This is from We Are Fluide, and it is the shade Neptune's Cove. And this is a blue-green with a little bit of hollow glitter in it. Like the Cosmic Blue, this is really picking up nicely with my lighting. It does not usually look this bold and sparkly, but I am appreciating the lighting with this polish. I am not wild about the formula on these We Are Fluide polishes, but I think the colors are really pretty, and I think this will be a nice January polish. It feels sort of snow-like, this light aqua color. It's pretty. I think it'll go really well with Cosmic Blue to amp up the sparkle on this polish. I quite like the shade, even if I don't like the formula, and it's something that I would like to get more use out of. So like I said, that was We Are Fluide Neptune's Cove. And then the last polish that I'm going to be working on for 4 uses is again from Essie. This is from their regular line, and it's S'il vous plaît, which is like a pinky silver glitter. I don't know exactly how to describe this formula. Maybe I would call it a metallic. It is full color on the nails. This is not a topper by any means. And it's just so interesting. It sort of gives me like a champagne silver vibe, but pink at the same time. I don't know, it's a really interesting color. It's really pretty, it's really glitzy and glam. I think this will make a beautiful accent nail. It also looks really nice as a full manicure. It'll be fun to wear. And that was Essie S'il vous plaît. So there are the first set of shades that I'm going to be working on. I plan to update this, like I said, towards the end of January, and at that point we will reevaluate and figure out what adjustments may need to be made to this project to make it work for me. But I'm really excited for this project. I think it'll be a fun one. I look forward to having a little bit of a more limited slate of polishes to pick from at any one point, because sometimes I pull out my just bin of polishes because I still haven't bothered to like fully put them away after my polish video, even though it's been like 2.5 weeks. Yeah. And I'm just overwhelmed. There's so many options. There's some choice fatigue that goes into it. And I'm sure that I will pull out some different toppers to use with these polishes. If I'm just feeling something specific, I will definitely grab for that rather than picking from these 8. But I'm looking forward to having a little bit more of a limited palette for every day when I don't want to make decisions. I just want to paint my nails. All right. I think that is it for the introduction. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys!